And it's also possible that is Alice has 21 and Betty has how many, Zoe? I only want a possibility.
Oh, I would need it. Betty has 24.
Very good. Correct, Amelia. So if I said Alice has 35, Amelia, can you tell me Betty has how many?
40.
Very good. Okay, so there's all the possibility, right? But we know every single number should be multiple of 7 and 8, correct? Okay, but by how many times do we know that? But we can say it's Alice has 7x and Betty has 8x. Correct? Okay, so now let's go to this one, okay? After Alice took 8 pieces and Betty took 4 pieces, the ratio became 4 to 5. So what does it mean? That means Alex ate 8 of them and Betty ate 4 of them. Correct? And this ratio became 4 to 5. Do you understand, Amelia? 对不对？好了，那怎么做啊？Okay, so that means, remember we have learned if you have something like that, you can cross times them. So 7x minus 8 times 5 equals 4 times 8x minus 4. Understood? Okay, so it's 35x minus 40 equals 32x minus 16. So if we put together, it's 24 equals 3x. So x equals 8. So we know at the very beginning, Alice have 56 chocolate and Betty has 64 chocolate. Okay, so please using this question to do it. I'm going to give you another method to do this question as well. So please just do this question first, then we'll go back to the another way. Okay, so I'm going to clear everything. So Zoe and Amelia, I want you to do it yourself. Just do it from the very beginning, step by step.
And we send it to you?
No, you don't have to send it to me. But you let me know you
Okay.
finished, and I'm going to tell you the other one.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, when you finish, please let me know, okay? If you have any questions, also let me know. I can explain right away.
Okay. Okay, for the like number of chocolates after Alex took 8 pieces, is it like -8 or
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
8?
So 2K pieces is like they take
Minus 8?
pieces, yeah, minus. Eat it
Oh.
or give it away.
Oh,
Like give it to Zoe or give it to Amelia. Amelia
okay,
probably like Alice better because Alice may give her more.
okay.
所以你做完了以后，稍微等我一下，我去上个厕所啊。
所以我刚刚等做完。
哦，好，那你也等我一下啊。Okay, so since both of you know how to do it, so we're going to move to the next method, okay? So Zoe and Amelia, like I said, if the algebra way is very hard for you, there's possibility. And it's when you're having a test and you just all of a sudden don't know how to do it. Amelia, we can always using the listing way to do how to do it. Okay, so there's Alice, there's Betty. Okay, so if Alice has 7 to 8 at the very beginning to Betty, it could be 7 to 8. It could be 14 to 16, 21 to 24, 30, sorry, 28 to 32, 35 to 40, 42 to 48, 49 to 56, etc., right? Okay, so I want you to list all of them until we get it. Okay, so obviously we don't have to do 7, 8 because if Alice only have 7 candies, it's impossible for her to take 8 pieces, right, Zoe? So I want you to list all of them. And if let's try this one, okay? So for instance, if we have 8, so -8 equals 6, and -4 equals 12. So 6 to 12 equals 1 to 2, obviously. this is not the answer, correct? Okay, so I want you to keep trying until you get the real answer. Get it? Okay, so please try it this way. Okay, so did you get it, everybody? Okay, so the listing is also a very good way for you to find out the answer because it's sometimes it won't be very big. Understand? Okay, so let's move forward to the next one. Sorry, 我刚才去上厕所了，现在好了。AC and BD divide quadrilateral ABCD, sorry, into 4 triangles of different areas. Given BE to DE is 2 to 1. Let's take a look at this one. So 2 to 1, okay? And AE and CE is 1 to 3. Okay, because the ratio is different, so I'm going to give a circle on top of that. So it's AE to EC is 1 to 3, okay? So now let me ask you a very simple question. So Zoe and Amelia, I'm going to add a line to the top of it. So if BE to ED is 2 to 1, that means B is 2 portion and ED is 1 portion. Do you understand? If I connected this one, so I'm just to name this one as 0, O. Can you tell me triangle ABO and triangle AOE and triangle AED, what is their relationship? I'm going to just using different colors to help you to understand this one better. So the red triangle, the pink triangle, and the green triangle, what is their relationship? I want you to think about it.
Do they have the same area?
Very good. They equals to each other. Amelia, I want you to take a look at this one because BO equals OE equals ED. And they're in the same triangle, so that means their height is the same, right? So that means the area is the same. So if I said they're both equals X, So can I say this is x, this is x, this is x? Correct? Okay. So now I'm going to use another line here. So if AE equals 1 portion, can I cut EC into 1, 2, 3 equal part? So I'm going to name them P and Q. Okay, and I'm going to link DP and DQ. Okay, so I want now ask you, Amelia, a question. So can you tell me triangle AED and triangle EDP and triangle DPQ and the triangle CDQ. What is their relationship? I'm going to use different colors to help you to understand better. So the blue one and the purple one and the orange one. So the green one, the orange one, the blue one, and purple one, what is their relationship?
They have the same area?
Very good. They are the same area. Okay, we already know AED equals X, right? So can we say that this is also X, X, and X? Correct? Okay, find the ratio of ADE. Where's ADE? ADE is the gray one. And the area of BCE. BCE, where's BCE? Okay, the bottom one. Correct? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Do you want to try to do it yourself a little bit? There's another line I would like you to add on, okay? I help you to add this one, this one. And did you see that in BCE, which line we can add on? Okay, so do you want me to help you? So did you get it? So
I
I'm going
think I found it.
okay, good. So I'm going to, there's actually two way as well, okay?
Mhm.
One line, two line. We can do it this way. Okay, if we do this way, Amelia, I want you to take a look at this one. So basically, triangle ABE and triangle EPB and triangle PQB and triangle BCQ are equals to each other. Because AB equals 2x, so they're all 2x, 2x, and 2x. Correct? So basically, triangle BCE equals 6x. So the ratio of ADE to BC is 1 to 6. Okay, so we have another way of doing that, actually. What is that? I can add, I can do which one? I can also do this one, okay? I can connect it O to C. Get it? If I connect it O to C, then triangle CDE equals triangle ECO and equals triangle BCO. And because BECDE equals what? 3x. So this is 3x and 3x. So BC equals 6x still. So it's x to 6x equals 1 to 6. Clear? Okay, so I want you to clear everything because you just follow my way, right? Including how to cut them into BE into half and CEC into 3 pieces. I want all of you to redo this question. Okay? Just you don't have to calculate. Okay? So Amelia and Zoe, I want you to do the line for me. Okay, so the line is most important thing, okay? So just to quickly do the line for me and let me know we're moving forward to the next question, okay?
I'm on iPad right now, so it's really hard for me to like draw the lines.
我回来了，都会了吗？Sorry? Yeah, you can just draw it on your own paper because it's going to be easier for you, okay? Because on my screen, it's going to be hard. Okay, very good. So you understand both of them, they could be, the last line could be OC and it could be PB and BQ as well, right? So it's two ways. So I try to teach you the how to solve the problem by two ways. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Alvin, Ben, and Kelvin were competing in the 200-meter race. When Evan touched the finish line, Ben was 20 meters behind Kevin, and Kevin was 30 meters behind. Okay, when we do those questions, Amelia, what is the first thing we do? We draw a line first, right? And on this line, we say what? We say it's 200.
200.
Very good. Good job. Okay. So I'm going to give Evan, sorry, Ben and Kevin, each of them a color. Correct? Okay, so we can assume that Evan is the quickest, correct? So when Evan touched the finish line, so that means that Evan finished, oh, sorry. Did Evan finish the whole entire line? Right, so that means Evan has finished the 200 meters, right? And Ben was 20 meters behind, and Kevin is 30 meters behind. Correct? Okay, so we can have this one is 200, this one's 180, this one's 170. And this distance is 20 meters, and this distance is 30 meters. Correct? Assume each boy maintained his speed throughout the race, which is impossible, but when we're doing the calculation, we just assume this is something true. Okay, so how far was Kevin behind the finishing line when Ben finished the race? So boys and girls, do you want to try to do it? Sorry, girls. So do you want to do it yourself after we did it for a couple questions already? Do you want to try it?
Is it 10 meters?
Of course not. No. 要不自己试试看。让小猫烦死了。我们家来了一只新的小猫，
小猫是什么颜色的？
还是小黑猫，
它的名字是什么？
还没有给它取名字呢。Okay, so I give you a little bit help, okay? So so for this one, I need to ask you a question, okay? So what is the ratio for the for the Ben and Kelvin's rate? Is it 180 to 170? The ratio of their speed. Because their time is the same, right? And the distance, the ratio of their distance is equals to the ratio of their speed. Correct? And because their speed is stays the same, so when Batty finished, that means he finished the 200, sorry, not Batty, Ben. When Ben finished the total 200 meters, do we know how many meters does Kevin finish? We don't know. But the rate need to be the same. Understand what I mean? Okay, so let me just give you a sample, okay? So the speed of Betty, let's just give you another question for the XY. If the speed of X is 50 kilometers per hour, and the speed of Y is 60 kilometers per hour, and if they do 1 hour, it's 50 to 60, 2 hour, it's 100 to 120. There's their distance, right? 3 hour, the distance of 150 to 180. I want you to tell me the ratio of their speed, does it equal to the ratio of their distance? Is it equal? Take a look. 5 to 6, 5 to 6, 5 to 6. 150 over 180 equals 5 to 6, right? So when the time is the same, I want you to pay attention to these questions, these sentences, okay? When the time is the same, the ratio of their speed equals to each other. Correcto? Okay, so if I said the distance of Ben and Kelvin finish in the same time is 180 to 170, does it mean that their speed is also 180 to 170, right? Which apply to when Ben finished 200, we can using the same ratio to see how many meters does Kelvin finish. So basically 300, so it's 18 to 17. So 340 equals 18C. So Kelvin finished how many meters? 340 divided by 18, which is equals to 18 and 8 over 9 meters. Okay, so we can just using 30, sorry, 200, sorry, this is, I think I do the mistakes. It's, oh, 340 divided by 14, sorry, 18. 340 divided by 18 equals 18. Yes. Sorry, it's 3,400 divided by 8. So it's 188 and 8 over 9. So all we need to do is 200 minus 188, 8 over 9, right? Equals what? 11 and 1 over 9. So that is how many meters does Kelvin behind finish line? If they just to ask you how many meters does Kelvin finish, so 188 is the right answer. Get it? Okay, I'm going to clear this one and let you think about it. You can ask me any questions if you don't understand.
So we send you the answer.
No, you don't have to send me the answer. I already give you the answer, but I want you to redo yourself, okay? If you have any questions, you can ask me right now. Okay, if you don't have any questions, we're going to move on for the next question, okay? 70 students from Thompson Primary School took part in a mathematics competition. Their average score was 66 marks. The average score for girls was 70 marks and the average score for boys was 63 marks. What is the ratio of the number of girls participates to boys participates? So they want to know what is the ratio of how many girls attending this competition and how many boys attending this competition, right? Okay, for this question, I think we can do two methods as well. Okay, two methods as well. Okay, so I'm going to just, do you need a little bit more time? Maybe you have the idea how to do it right now. Zoe and Amelia, do you want to try it yourself or you want me to help you? It's okay, you can tell me.
Maybe I need help.
You need help? Okay, so Zoe, do you want to try or you are the same as Amelia? You want to try? Okay, how about we try a little bit? I give you a little bit hint, okay? So, Zoe, let me ask you. So altogether, there are 70 students, right? If I said the number of the girls is G, and can you tell me the number of boys is what? Girl equals G, and then boy equals what? Altogether, there are 70 students. Is it 70 minus G? Correct? Okay, so the average score was 66 marks. So how do we do it? Do you still remember how to do the average score? Is the girl score plus boy score all together and divided by what? The total number. So total number, how many numbers are there? 70, right? So how to calculate the girls total and boys total? So girls total should equals to the average of girls times the girls number. And boys total should be average of boys times number of boys. Okay, so I give you some hint. I want you to try to do yourself. Okay, so I'm going to help you. Amelia, did you find out the answer? So let's take a look at this one. We know the average for girls is 70 marks. So it's 70 times G, right? Because we know the number of girls is G. And the average score for boys is 63. So 63 times 70 minus G. correct? So girl total plus boy total equals 70G plus 63 times 70 minus G over 70 equals what? Equals 63 scores. Okay, so I'm going to just do the thing. So 70G plus 21, so 4410, right, Zoe? Minus 63G over 70 equals 66. Okay, so 70G minus 63G equals 7G plus 4410 equals 66 times 70. This one, I move it to the others. So 7G plus 4410 equals 4620. So 7G equals what? 4410 equals 210. So G equals 30. So if the number of girls is 30, the number of boys is 40. What is the ratio? 30 to 40 equals 3 to 4. So did you get the same answer?
I just sent it to you.
Okay, good. Okay, Amelia, so let's take a look at method number 2. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So we know that altogether 70 students and the average girls is 70, right? The average for boys is 63. What does it mean? Do you understand what does it mean? Okay, so the total average for total is 66. Because girls' average is higher than boys' average. That means every single girls are given some points to boys, right? Do you understand? Okay, so if the number of girls equals the number of boys, so boys is 63 and girls is 70. So they should give the equal one. So if girl gave 3 points to boys, the average should be what? Should be 66.5 instead of 66. That means we by know that what? The boys' number is more than girls' number. Do you understand? Okay, so let's see. How many points does boy get from girls? 210. Okay, so every time girl give boy how many points? 7 points. So altogether, girl gave how many points to boys? 210. So 210 divided by 7 equals how many girls? 30 girls. And 70 minus 30 equals 40. So that means altogether there are 30 girls and 40 boys. Clear? Okay, so this question is 2 different ways. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. I think this question, by now you know how to do it. A group of tourists went on an overseas shopping trip. An average of 12 tourists bought 5 handbags, 15 tourists bought 7 watches, and 5 tourists bought 1 antique table. Together, they bought 65 items. What is the ratio of the number of tourists to the items? Okay, so let's take a look at this one.
老师，我算完了。
OK，发给我了吗？周一。
Yes，画完了。
OK，你这个 Zoe 很好，Zoe 做的很好，但是 Zoe，哎，你那个叫什么 Amelia，你给我的是 simplest form，然后再看看清楚啊，Amelia，Zoe 是 tourist to item，不是 item to tourist。看清楚啊，12 tourists bought 5 handbags, right? So it's 5 to 12, right? And 7 watch, 7 to 50, and plus 1 to 5, right? They all together bought 65 items. So because I do all the calculation is 65 over 60, right? Which is 13 to 12. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. So it should be 12 to 13. Yes, you're right. Get it, Amelia? This question, 对不对？你看，Zoe 现在会做了，对吗？ Okay, so given, let's take a look at this one, number 11. Given A, B are parallel to CD. The area of ABE is 18. The area of BCE is 45. Find the area of the trapezoid. Okay, so for this question, I'm going to just give you a little bit help, okay? So let's take a look at this one. Can you tell me the relationship of ACD and triangle BCD? Amelia, what is the relationship of them? And also, I want you to tell me what is the ratio of ABE to triangle BCE. Okay, for these questions, I want you to think about it and then let me know.
The relationship between ABE.
Okay, so Zoe, please tell me, can you tell me what is the relationship of them?
2 to 5.
They're equal, right? Do you understand they're equal? Why they're equal? Let's take a look at this one, okay? Because they have the same bottom and the same height. Correct? Okay. And the ABE and BCE. If you take a look at this one, if this one's 18, this is 45. So their ratio is 18 to 45, which is 2 to 9. Oh, sorry, 2 to 5. What am I talking? On the other hand, can we see AE to EC is also 2 to 5? This is similar to the question we did earlier. Okay, so now let me ask you a question. What is the relationship of ADE and BCE? Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
ADE and BCE are the same, right?
什么？听不清楚。Sorry.
Are ABE and BCE the same?
Very, they're equal. Good job. 为什么一样？因为 Amelia，你看，他们两个人都同时减掉了一个什么？They minus triangle CDE. Get it? They minus the same triangle, so that's why ADE equals BC equals what? Equals 45. Do you understand here? Okay, so now if this part is 45, so can you tell me the area of DCE? The method is exactly the same as we did it earlier. Remember? Add a line, add a line, add a line. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I want you to think about it, how to do it yourself.
Do we send it to you?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Because this is AEB is 45, right? We can see this is 2 if I add a line here, and this one is 5. So we can easily see this is 2 part, and this is 8 part. Oh, sorry, 5 part, right? So 45 to 2 equals triangle CDE to 5. So 225 equals 2 triangle CDE. So triangle CDE equals what? Divided by 2 equals 112.5. Get it? So what is the area of the trapezoid? It's 18 plus 45 plus 45 plus 112.5. Get it, Zoe? 对不对？是不是跟前面那个题很像？ Right? It's almost exactly the same. If you understand the earlier question, this one could be no problem at all. So let's take a look at the last question, okay? Okay, so do you need my help? So let's take a look at this one. Alice and Betty. Alice and Betty went to the bookstore to buy a book. If Alice paid for the book, which is cost of $30, the ratio of their remaining money will be 2 to 5. If Betty paid to the book, the ratio of the remaining book will be 8 to 13. So let's see. Alice has $8, okay? And Betty has $B. Okay, so if Alice minus 30 and Betty doesn't change, the ratio is 2 to 5, right? And let's take a look at this one. If Alice is not buying the book, but Betty did, that means Betty minus 30. So the ratio will be 8 to 13. Okay, so now we have two equations, right? So we can just cross time them. So 2b equals 5a minus 150. And 13a equals 8b minus 240. Correct? Okay, so how do we do it? We have 8b, we have 2b, so equals what? 8b equals 20a minus 100, sorry, 600. Correct? They all times 4 and times 4 and times 4. So we have two equations. Sorry. So you can just replace this AB with 20a minus 600. So 13a equals 20a minus 600 minus 240. Correct? Okay, so 7a equals 840. So a equals 120. So how do we find b? We just to put it back to this equation because this one's easiest. So 2b equals 5 times 120 minus 150. So 2b equals 600 minus 150. So 2b equals 450. So b equals 225. I know it doesn't ask you to calculate Betty, but we can just calculate them both. Claire, Zoe, Claire, Amelia. Okay, I just want you to do this because we don't have a lot of time left, but today we're going to just go through all those questions together. So I want you to first redo this question. I'm going to give you quickly something that can be done. Okay, just to give me 1 second. So you do this question. If you don't have any question, I'm going to move forward quickly. 什么？我又听不清楚。所以你的声音太轻太轻了，我已经把我这边的话音这
哦，
个麦克已经放到最
我刚
大声。
我用那个破的那个麦克风，
哦哦，你用是破的麦克。OK，就是你现在能听那
我
个这个
可以去上厕所吗？
可以，马上回来啊。
哦，哎，
你就不用去了啊，艾米丽，你刚才已经去过了。前面那道题会做吗？
你在说这个还是那个前面的？
前面那道题目会做吗？
我忘记那个前面那道题目是什么。
就这道啊，
哦，那个我会做。
会做了是吗？OK，好。
我现在在 Japan。
啊，你现在先把刚才那道题目重新做一下，这道好吗？ Okay, so I'm not sure Zoe is back or not. So I'm going to just start this one, okay? So I'm going to just oh, Zoe, you're back. Good. Okay, so today we're going to just do a little bit because we don't have a lot of time, right? So the explaining of the earlier question takes a lot of time, so I'm just going to do these one together with you, okay? So we have the last question is learning how to calculate. There are two variables and two equations, right? So we can find out the answer. So these ones are three variables and three equations, correct? No. Yeah. This one is not. I think we're going to focus on C and D. Okay, these two questions. So Zoe, let me ask you. So let's take a look at this one. So 2x plus y equals 4, x plus z equals 5, and y plus z equals 6. So I want you to find out the answer of x, y, and z. So there are two ways of doing that. Okay, I'm going to show you step 1, step 2, and step 3. So let's take a look at this one. So in order to calculate those questions, we need to decrease the variables. So there are 3, and I want to decrease to 2. So how to do it? I just named this one as 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to use 2 minus 3. If 2 minus 3, you can see x minus y, so I just don't know how to do it, so I just copy down. And z minus z equals no z, and 5 minus 6 equals -1. Do you understand how to do it? Okay, so I'm going to put this one, I named it 4, and a 1 together. So 2x plus y equals 4. So now this time I'm going to plus 4 and a 1 together. So x plus 2x equals 3x. Negative y plus y equals no y equals 3. So x equals 1. So by now we find out what is x, right? So because x minus y equals -1, so we know y equals what? Y equals 2, right? And because x plus z equals 5, so z equals what? Z equals 4. And you can check your answer by last one. 2 plus 4 equals 6, and you get the right answer. Get it? Okay, so quickly enough, I want you to redo number C yourself. OK，自己非常快速的把第3题做一下。Number C，sorry，不是第3题，Number C。
做完了。
OK，做完了啊。OK，好，very good 啊。第四题还太难，你们还做不了。OK，好，我们现在来看一下。
第四题 x、
做不
y
了，
和 z 都是一吗？
你不能做啊，现在先不能做。OK，好，我们现在来看一下
哦
Number 4. Can we do number 4? Do you know how to do number 4 yourself?
Maybe.
Mhm.
我会做。
我觉得我弟会做，是那个送工程
哎，
那个。
对吧？好的，
我觉得弟会做，可是这个我不会。
这个不会。Okay, so now I'm going to explain this question. Okay, so your homework will be based on some questions like that. Okay, so Zoe and Amelia, let's take a look at this one. So we have 3x minus y plus z. So 1, 2, 3. So Amelia, do you remember I said I want to get rid of one of the variables? So you just do 1 plus 2. By plus these together, 3x plus 2x equals 5x, right? And negative y plus 3y equals positive 2y. And plus x plus z and minus z equals no z equals 16. Correct? And now we need another one. Only have x and y, so I can just do 2 plus 3 this time. So 2x plus x equals 3x. 3y plus y equals 4y equals 18. Get it? Okay, so now I'm going to do this one. So I want to get rid of y this time. So I'm going to times 2, and times 2 for all of them. So 10x plus 4y equals 32. So minus that, 7x equals 14. So x equals what? X equals 2. If x equals 2, y equals what? Y equals 3. If x equals 2, y equals 3, so 6 minus 3 plus z equals 4, so z equals 1. Z equals 1. Then I can plug them back to the equation. So 4 plus 9 minus 1 equals 12. Yes, I get it right. And 2 plus 3 plus 1 equals 6. Yes, I got it right. Get it, Zoe? Okay, Zoe and Amelia. So we spent a lot of time explaining last week's homework. So turn out we don't have a lot of time doing the new stuff, but don't worry about it. Zoe and Amelia, I want you to redo the last week's homework without any of my help. And I'm going to send you some homework with the algebra and can just practice it and we can just do something new next week. Oh, next week, Amelia, I'm going to ask your mom if you can do the classroom class or not. Okay? I think you can do it. Hama?
Gonna still be in Japan, so
You're already in,
maybe.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know how long you're gonna stay there or but
about 2 weeks.
yeah, okay, so then you can still have class like right now, right? Okay, yeah, it's okay. I'm going to discuss with your parents later. So make sure, Amelia, every day you can still have some time to practice your math, right? Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're going to see each other next week. So don't you see Zoe and Amelia? Do you think like your teacher is getting better? Because last week I'm pretty sick, right? 可是
Yeah.
现在好起来了，对不对？OK，那你们也要加油啊，好不好？Okay, so that's it, and have a nice week. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you.
Happy spring break. Okay, happy spring break.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Mm-hmm.
Happy spring break.
Okay, bye bye.